Hello, everyone, and welcome to another FSU Esports Player Spotlight. My name is Sheridan, and today Ziva and I will be interviewing Alejandro from the Hearthstone team. So, hi,
Hey,
Alejandro. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Good. So, tell us a little bit about yourself, your name, your gamer tag, major, year in school, stuff like that.
All right. So my name's Alejandro Durand. I'm a junior in the chemistry department at Florida State University. My gamer tag is Undeadking7, and I play Hearthstone for FSU.
Nice. So how long have you been playing video games?
Since I was like 4 or 5 years old, got a Game Boy as a birthday gift, and since then I've liked to play various amounts of games.
Do you remember like your first game that you ever played on the Game Boy?
Super Mario Bros. 3.
Solid choice. I stand.
Yeah, it was fun.
So, how did that translate into Hearthstone, or how did you get into Hearthstone?
Well, one day I was sort of looking around for like games that would interest me. I found this nice little card game that was free to play, so I figured why not give it a try. Then I tried it. It was pretty fun. Sort of kept like on off playing it until I found FSU Esports and they had a Hearthstone scene. So I figured, hey, might as well like give it a bit more effort so I can actually participate in this. And now here I am.
Well, we love to hear that we managed to bring out your competitive spirit. So speaking about FSU Esports, how has your time been with us and how has the club impacted you?
Well, it's been fun. It's been a nice distraction from all the classes I have to take. I've met a lot of people there. I've had fun. I've participated in like other games, and I'm interested to see what else I can do in my 2 years of university time.
Awesome. So, how did the TESPA season pan out for the team, and how did you all feel about that despite the season's postponement for a few months?
Well, like I really didn't mind the delay because I had time to do it no matter what. So I was just kind of happy when it started, like before my summer classes kicked in, so I could get back in the groove. And it was overall an enjoyable experience between me and my team to get through to what the level we reached.
How has it been kind of juggling like the summer classes, as you said, that you now picked up again, and the season starting again, and also everything kind of happening around everywhere?
It's been pretty difficult, but I've managed.
I'm happy to hear that you're managing. That's the best we can all expect from each other right now. So, what did you bring to the team besides decks or class knowledge now to kind of more talk about the actual ins and outs of Hearthstone, like decision making, moral support? Those are some
Yeah.
examples.
So since Hearthstone competitive league is free players, so basically what I brought was my knowledge of specific decks that we played. So if we played a specific deck that I knew how to play best, I would give my advice to the Austin who was playing, and then I would also listen to what they said, and then we decide together what we're gonna do.
So who kind of you talked about different decisions based on different decks. Who gets to decide what decks are played?
Well, we decide together as a team using official data from some Hearthstone tracking websites where like people record their games and then send it to the server, and then that server calculates the win odds of various decks at different levels. We looked at that data and then at what we were comfortable playing, and then we made a list of what we wanted to play.
So you have to kind of like play with data a lot. Are you into statistics, especially in regards to video games, or is it just a necessity that you kind of just use?
In Hearthstone, there isn't really a lot of flexibility on like you can't bring some specific cards because there's usually better versions of them. So you have to go by statistics to have the highest chance of winning.
So you're definitely known in the FSU Hearthstone community for always bringing a rogue deck. So can you tell us a little bit about the rogue deck? Hi,
All right.
Kat.
Well, in Hearthstone, when you have to open packs to get cards. So I have unboxed or crafted every rogue legendary for a couple years. It's just my luck. So I figured, why not? I'm just gonna make rogue decks, and I enjoy rogue decks. They're fun. They're pretty interesting, pretty difficult to play if you don't know what you're doing.
Definitely when watching the Hearthstone games, because I did the stream production, watching those rogue plays where you got down to 3 health while your opponent was at 15 and you just kind of turn the tables and end up destroying them. It's really cool to watch. How do you navigate situations like that where you're literally about to die, your opponent has lethal? How do you turn the tables on your opponent?
Mostly, rogue has a few cards that are cards that can swing the game in your favor. You just need to know when to play them.
Fair enough.
And for a kind of Hearthstone noob like myself, can you kind of actually explain what rogue means and what kind of playstyle that is, or what kind of deck that is?
Rogues are a life, stealthy, quick. They're good on drawing cards. They're good with small stuff, and they're good with cheap stuff. So my deck has a bunch of cheap stuff, a bunch of draw cards, and the point of Rogue is you want to draw your win cards, which usually draw you more cards. So it's all about, in my case, drawing cards, generating stuff, and just playing small things until eventually something kills my opponent.
All right, well, that makes sense to me. So it's a good variety that you have between draw and...
Yeah, draw, playing small things, basically.
Cool. So now moving kind of back to the team, what is next for you or the team? Will you continue to play Hearthstone, or do you plan on competing on the Hearthstone team in the fall semester?
Yeah. I'll be waiting for tryouts to come out so I can participate once again in the team, see if we can get a bit farther next time.
Well, that's great to hear. I'm sure we do have a lot of people interested in being on the Hearthstone team, so definitely be great to see how far you guys go.
Thank you all so much for watching another one of our player spotlights. If you are interested in anything else the club is doing, you can join our Discord server at discord.gg/FSU Esports, or follow us on Twitter at esports@FSU. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.